What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Friday. It's Good Friday. It's Good News Day. And it's the 250th episode of Infinite Hope. So I'm so glad to be here. And I'm here to report some much needed good news to all of you because I know we could all really use it. I know I could because the world is constantly going to, not a good place. And I do this show to balance out all the craziness, especially the ones that I talk about on my Wednesday show, which I wasn't able to do this week because I had power issues. I had power outage issues. But I am here. Thank God the power came back. So yay. That's good news. That's good news. Having power, the little things matter. So, without further ado, though, we have a great show today planned for you guys. I have a special guest here with me today to celebrate the 250 episodes of Infinite Hope, and that is Michelle from Force of Light. Hello, Michelle.
Hello, good to be here.
I have clapping sounds. Hold on. Here we go. Yay! Michelle is here. Woo! Michelle. Yes, Force of Light. Her other half is missing. That's Natalie. She's got red hair. Oh, thank you for being here, Michelle. How are you?
Doing good. I feel like the last time I was here was maybe your 200th episode.
Oh, was it? Okay, well, there you go.
It was some milestone, but I can't remember if it's 200 or something else. But
well, there you 200. Go. You're gonna be my milestone girl now. You're gonna have to join me for like the 300th. You are coming in a little bit low. Maybe you can louden your beautiful voice for me.
Does it sound better?
Yes, that sounds better already. Thank you. And I just wanted to also give a huge shout out to a couple people who sent in some member messages, like Steel Leg of History, member for 32 months. That's a long time. Says, thanks for all the kindness and support. My folks are doing better. I was able to raise 1K for my folks, and I just hit 744 subs. Can't thank you enough. It's all you. Yay, Steel Leg and his subs, and also all the good humans that helped him out. He was going through a hard time, Michelle. His family had a medical emergency, and they had to have a medical emergency landing with a plane and everything. So he was stuck and he was like stressed out, and people helped raise money for him so that he can help out his parents, which is awesome. Yay, good humans. Yay. That's what this show is about, sharing all the good news. Sometimes people share bad news as well, because I mean, that's what life is all about, right? Like, you got your ups and downs. And I think that's part of the reason I love doing this show, is because we've built a community here where people share when they're going through loss. They share when they're, have good things happen to them. And we just are all here for each other, because that's what it's all about. You gotta keep each other company in these really difficult times. And as you know yourself, during the past week, it's been just incredibly difficult out there in the world. So it's good to have a place to come to kind of get away from it all. Just it's okay. The world still exists. The birds still shine. The turtles still make love. All that good stuff. Michelle's like, what am I doing here? Why am I here?
I'm like, ugh.
Hey, you have to make love to create life. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. We also have a member message from Darren, mod extraordinaire, member for 48 months. That's a long time. He's been here from day one. He says, happy 250th episode. Doesn't seem like that long. Wow. Oh, wow. It really doesn't seem like that long. I can't believe it's been that long. It's a long time to do episodes. I don't even know what that equates to. How many years has it been? 3, 4? I don't know, but it's a long time. Achilles is here. Achilles for €5 says, ooh wee, episode 250 for Infinite Hope. Great achievement, Nina. Greetings from Germany, everyone. Hello, Achilles. Thanks for all the support. And I love when people tell the chat where they're from, because it again creates this perspective of being connected like all over the world. It just like really gives you a perspective of, wow, we're talking to someone from Germany over here. Someone earlier says from they were from I think Dutchland. I forget where they said they were from, but it was really cool to see because you're like, oh my god, people from all over the world are here just talking, and
It is cool.
it's really wonderful to see. We have a psychotic mongoose in the chat. Somebody might want to get a hold of animal control because there's a psychotic mongoose on the loose, and he's awesome, and he's just giving away money apparently. For £2, he says congrats on 250 episodes. Thank you, psychotic mongoose. You're my favorite psychotic mongoose. Thank you. He also gifted a membership to the chat. Look at that. He's so psychotic. He's just like giving things away. Also, KB gifted a membership. Hello, KB. Good to see you. And so did
Hey, KB.
Patrick. Thank you so much. And Robert is here. Hello, Robert. 250. Congrats on 250. Thank you so much, Robert. Michelle, before the show started, I was sitting here sipping a little bit of coffee. I was like, just hanging out. And then all of a sudden, because my phone is here, like right next to me, and all of a sudden this like insane sound started coming out of it. Like it was like, rah, rah, rah. And I was like, what is going on? I took a picture because I was like, what is happening? It freaked me out. It gave me like a heart attack. But it was like, I'll tell you what it was. I'll show it to you. But it says presidential alert on it. Look at, I don't know if you can
Like from
see
the
that.
White House?
No, but it's not from the White House, it's from the Mexican presidential
Okay,
alert because I'm in
that's why I was
Mexico.
confused. I was like, wait.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing though. It's like the like testing the national security system or whatever, because like I guess it's because it's hurricane season now. So they're like trying to test the emergency broadcast system, but it freaked me out. I was like, "Oh my god, what is happening? Are we going to die?"
That
And then
stuff is freaky.
yeah, and then everything was okay. I like messaged my Mexican friends, and I was like, "This is just a test, right?" Like, and he's just like, "Yeah, yeah, everything's fine. Don't worry." I'm like, okay, thank God. I don't have to like leave right before the show starts. So, already almost had a heart attack. But it's all good. It's all good in the hood. How have you been? Everything good with you?
Yes, doing pretty good. Yeah, Natalie and I she had something she had to run do, but we had just recorded a reaction to, let's see, Dell and Tucker versus Evil. It was pretty funny.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Oh, I recommend it. It's a horror comedy, but it was funny. I enjoyed it.
Cool. I'll definitely have to check it out. I think I like the most recent movie I watched that you recommended, other than Weapons, which I could like hard disagree with you on that one. But that one that I
You didn't
really
like
like was
Weapons?
I hated it. It was like there was like actual visceral hate from
Oh
that
man.
movie. But I liked The Naked Gun. That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. It was
Well,
fun. It
Weapons
was
was
a
good. You just didn't like it.
it was terrible, Michelle. But that is another debate for another time. We can talk about that another time. But I did like Naked Gun, even though it was a little raunchy, but it was in the spirit of things, so it was fine. It was fine. Um, all right, let's talk about some good news, Michelle. We have so much to talk about. There's so much good stuff happening. By the
Oh,
way,
they're
you guys
saying
out
my
there,
volume.
are you still low? Because I am having a hard time a
Testing,
little bit.
testing. What does it do? See, okay. Can you hear me fine?
I can hear you okay. It's just you're just a little low.
Let me come back out and come back in. I've been having
Okay.
weird StreamYard issues when I get on other streams that I'm not being
Oh,
able to figure out. Let me
or well, I can also try and turn you up from a studio here. Oops, I muted
Okay.
you by accident. But yeah, you can go out and come back, and then we can try it.
Okay, let me do
Okay.
that. All
Okay.
right. I'll be back in
Go for it.
like just a few minutes.
Sure. Meanwhile, hello, you guys. Hi. Meanwhile, we got a deranged lunatic in the house. He says, Nina, congrats on 250 and beyond. Welcome to the show, Michelle. Nina, Nina, are you gonna do a show a video of the armless man doing the backstroke? I don't think so, but it was a good feat. It was a good feat. You know me, DL. I love I actually do love the Special Olympics because my brother-in-law has special needs and he almost went to the Special Olympics for bowling and he was just he loved bowling so much and he's really into that kind of stuff. So I'm actually really I love that kind of stuff. I think they're really cool. And I would never make fun of them, you know. You know what I mean? I'm one of those people that just really encourages people to do that kind of thing because I think it's good for the soul. They find a purpose in doing that kind of stuff. So it's awesome. It's awesome. But thank you for the super chat. Um Russell Hall for $2 says, let's make this 2 hours of laughing at Kimmel. You know what? We don't do politics on this show, Russell, or anything to do with that kind of stuff, or you know, that thing. But we can try to do 2 hours of baby giraffe videos. Um, you know, because baby giraffes are really cute, and you seem to like them a lot. How about that? Should we do 2 hours of baby giraffe videos? That'd be fun. Mwahahaha. Mwahahaha. I know his kryptonite now. Mwahahaha. You know what? Russell's also part of the show. We love Russell, even though he can be a little negative. I was gonna say negative Nancy, but he's a negative Rachel. Um, hi. Let's see how you
Okay, do
sound.
I sound normal?
I think you sound pretty good. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. You sound fine.
We'll see what the chat says.
Yeah, let's see what they say because they're more important than me. I can hear myself. That's the weird part is I can kind of hear myself. I'm echoing
I've
in your
been having
background.
weird problems with StreamYard again, only when I go on to other streams. It's weird. It's been this
That is
this whole
strange.
week.
Still low. People are saying, okay, let me see if I can do something from the studio here. Hold on a second, because apparently you can uh, you can do weird stuff to the mics. Okay, let's see. Maybe if I do this and then go like this.
Can they hear me better now?
Oh yes. I also turned it up. I can definitely hear you better now. Can you guys hear her better now? There we go. We got a yes from Real Steven. Yep. Steel Leg says yep. Okay, here we go. You're good now. Perfect.
All right.
There we go. And oh my
Good.
goodness, look at this Charlene coming in here with the 25 pounds. My goodness. Charlene, you did not have to do that. Thank you, Charlene. Woo! Congrats, she says, to her 50 episodes. She says, I'm having to lurk because I'm poorly. Sorry, hon. Oh, dude, I'm sorry you feel bad. Love you. But look, your super chat color matches my shirt. It's autumnal. That's the word I learned from Chrissy Mayer. Thank you, though, Charlene. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. You're the best. Hopefully the newses will cheer you up a little bit. Ooh, we got a first timer here. Views with Hughes Culture and News. Says first time visiting. Hey Nina, hello. I love seeing first timers in the chat. And you're just in time for our first story of the day, who is about a little good human. He's a tiny good human, and he saved his parents' life. This story, you know what? I'm gonna give this warning because you never know. I kind of teared up a little bit because he was so cute. So
Shields up.
he was so cute. I was like, my God, this is so cute. Here he is. 9-year-old boy saves parents when tornado sends car flying into the trees. He saved them, you guys. He's a little hero. And we're gonna watch that story. Thank God I don't have to read. Here we go.
Our ABC News exclusive with a 9-year-old boy who saved his parents when their truck crashed during a tornado. We spoke to him and his father. Lara has the story. Hey, Lara.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable story, George. So imagine being 9 years old, your family truck crashes, and you see that your parents are trapped inside and they're injured. It would have been understandable to be frozen in fear, especially because they were in the middle of a tornado. Instead, though, this little boy acted quickly and he saved their lives.
I was really, really scared.
This morning, 9-year-old Branson Baker dubbed a
His
hero
tears.
after helping save his parents' lives when they were caught in an EF4 tornado.
Oh, we got a tornado right in front of us.
The storm tearing through Oklahoma April 27th. Branson and his parents, Wayne and Lindy Baker, racing for safety, driving to their friend's storm shelter.
We could pretty much see the tornado within about a mile, 2 miles away from us.
My
But as
goodness.
we turned, the
Man.
tornado turned itself.
The tornado uprooting a tree, hitting the Baker's truck full force, trapping Wayne and Lindy.
Wow.
But Branson able to escape, running over a mile to get help.
As soon as I went to go get help, I said, "Don't die."
Branson sprung into action really quick. He's very courageous son. For a 9-year-old boy, not many adults would have done what he did.
Oh my
Wayne's
God.
brother, Johnny, was on the phone with the family as the collision happened.
About that time, you start hearing some dinging on the glass, like maybe hell, and then boom, and the phone went silent.
Johnny rushing to the scene, calling 911.
That's
First
terrifying.
responders arriving,
It
and
is.
Branson returning with help. Wayne now recovering from back, neck, and arm injuries. His
Ouch.
wife, Lindy, still in the hospital. But it's little Branson's heroic acts in the spotlight, doing everything for his mom and dad.
You couldn't be more proud to be a father of
Oh.
a son that can accept a challenge that way. Shows that he would go above and beyond for anyone.
Agree. What a brave little boy. And Branson
Oh
plays
my God.
baseball. He had a game the day after his parents were injured. He says he hit that home run and the double play he made. He did it all for his mom and his dad. And I think his dad's right. Not a lot of adults
That's
would have had the
wonderful.
wherewithal
Aw.
to think clearly and get it done.
Oh my God, such a cutie pie. And he's like, I'm gonna go get help. Don't die. And it's like, oh my God, can you imagine being in that position? It's just like
No.
it's so crazy. And like it's one of those stories where you're like, this is the power of humanity. Like when you need to do something, like even when you're a little dude like that, you're gonna muster up all your strength and you're gonna go and you're gonna get help. You're gonna be a hero. He's a tiny good human. Yay, tiny good humans. That's what we need more of. And it also shows that his parents are really good parents because they raised a wonderful young man
Yeah.
that can do something like that. He has to be strong enough because his parents were strong enough to give him that strength. So they're all good humans. Yay, good humans. Woo! We love them. We love them. We need more people to step up. That's awesome.
It is. It's sweet.
Such a good story. I love sharing stories like that because it just, balances out the world. We hear constant negativity, and you're like, you know what? When it's time, people usually take a stand.
Yes.
And speaking of 9-year-old boys, there was another story here of another little hero, but he did something to balance out the universe in a different way. Because remember last week, I think it was the news cycle goes so fast. But do you remember like last week or the week before where this Karen went viral for like stealing that baseball or whatever
Yes.
from that kid?
The Phillies Karen.
Yeah, the Phillies Karen.
Yeah.
So this story balances that story out here. We got boy gives up foul ball at Phillies game for complete stranger celebrating 80th birthday.
Oh.
Look at this. It was in the same place too. So here we go. We're going to watch the story.
This
It's quite
viral
amazing.
moment, the Phillies' Karen, who confronted the dad who snagged a home run ball at a Phillies Marlins game in
mentioning
Florida
it.
for his son. They argue, and then the dad ends up giving the ball to the woman. Well, just the opposite happened on Wednesday at Citizens Bank Park. Two fans had a heartwarming exchange. A woman from Montgomery County was there celebrating her 80th birthday and received a gift from a total stranger she will never forget. Our Jennifer Lee with the story.
My shirt has my last name.
Donna Morey sat near the third baseline September 10th, side by side with her daughters to celebrate her 80th birthday at the Phillies ball game.
I was really absolutely amazed because he overheard my daughter talk to the ball girl about next foul that comes down, would she consider giving it to me for my birthday.
The young Phillies fan who overheard this conversation, Jameson Pennings,
That's his dad. And here's it. I just love the look on his face.
says this was the moment, the completely unexpected, pure act of kindness.
All of a sudden, this little boy says to his dad, I want to give that lady my ball. And father says, are you sure about this? And the little boy looked at the ball and his glove and he says, yeah. And they got up from their seats and came right over to me and handed me.
Donna further learned
So
this was the
sweet.
only ball Jameson had ever gotten at a baseball game. We talked about it with him and his mom, Eve, over Zoom.
Me being his mom makes me kind of emotional because, oh my God, we're doing something right. And everybody saw it.
We got a ball, and then like 15 minutes later, a lady came and said that it's her mom's birthday and she wanted to get a ball for her.
Jameson thought giving the ball away to Donna would mean more than keeping it for himself. And as karma would have it, Jameson got his own foul ball in the final inning.
I love the fact that he's able to express that not only to me or to his, his relatives, but to other people, to
Aww.
an even greater amazing day than what they're already having.
Here it is.
A foul ball, now a proud
And he
keepsake for
signed it
Donna,
for me,
who
Jameson.
even got it signed by Jameson. A night that's
And it
now
was
sealed in both of their hearts
top
as
of
a
the fifth
wonderful
inning.
memory.
That's
Really
so
good.
lovely.
I was just
It is.
blessed to be at this one with him. Really. I think it was meant to be.
Jennifer Lee, Fox
Well, close
29
knit.
News.
Very, very.
I love that story. And you know
That
what
is really
else?
cute.
I'm gonna I have to rewind this because that one scene where he just leans against his mom.
Yeah, I know. It's so
It
cute.
was so cute. And I was just thinking, oh, let me see if I can let me see if I can freeze frame it because I was looking at that scene and I'm like,
Right, and
enjoy it now,
everybody's-
girl, because that's not
everybody-
that's not gonna last. They're gonna grow up so fast and they're gonna, they're not gonna be that affectionate,
Well, too, why he does it is, so often people kind of think about things that will make themselves feel good or really accomplishing something. But anytime we genuinely do something from a place of kindness, I think that's why he's kind of being smiling. He knows he did something good. He feels good about it because you should feel good
Aw.
about it.
This scene right here, this lean, this little, oh, it's so
Yeah, because
sweet.
she's talking about him in a obviously a positive way. But I mean, he knows he did something good. It's just
Yeah, he knows he's a good boy. That's just great. I like that kind of stuff because you
yeah.
need to encourage people to do that kind of stuff, right? So it's good
Yes.
to encourage him to be kind and give him this little kind of reward and see that those kind of things also pay off. Not just being bad pays off and makes you famous and whatever, right? You can be recognized for doing good things as well. So it's a wonderful thing to see. And then
It is, and I find even when we do good things that maybe we just do, and it's not like we're doing them because we want to do them and not because we want to
Yes.
let people know what we did.
Yeah.
I find it has a way of still coming out on you, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
do.
even those things we do that are good, even if it's done in secret, ultimately those good deeds usually get a light shined on them.
Absolutely. And I think this is hilarious. We got the Philly Karen in the house for $1.90. Look at it.
Yeah, it's what's his name? Gollum.
Yeah. Kids, you better hold on to your candy at Halloween. I know that that lady, she was like taking candy from a baby. It was like literally like the exact phrase. That was her.
You know she's the type. She's like, one piece. If they go for more, she's like, no.
Dude, you also know that she's the type of lady that hands out like the toothbrushes in Halloween, like she's not giving out the candy. It's like she's like that house. Like you're like it's like, dude, just give us the candy, lady.
Yeah, that person.
Yeah, that person. I don't condone egging people's houses or anything, but usually that's what happens to those people.
A nice
Not that I'm condoning it. Not that I'm condoning it, but don't give out toothbrushes during Halloween. I'm just saying. Hey Michelle, we got a Braz monkey in the Rumble chat. And he's being brazzy. Look at this. He just sent in $10.
Aw.
To give us a little celebration. Leo Toast. Hello, Brazzy. Braz monkey. Thank you, Brazzy. Brazzy is now an influencer because he influenced me to play a video game that I've been really enjoying. Also, that highway never finished, Braz monkey. I went to the mountain parts and I was like, it wants 7,000 cement. Look, you guys won't understand what I'm talking about, but Braz monkey does. So I just want to say that I'm not pleased about the highway because I was trying to finish this highway, Michelle, on the game, but it keeps going. The highway doesn't end. But anyways, that's like the life is a highway, I guess.
Yeah, it keeps going.
It just keeps going. I know it's 7,000 cement sounds, dude. It was like 7,000 cement and like 5,000 metal or something, and I was like, "Are you serious right now? How many of these runs do I have to do?" But anyways, we're not going to complain about video games today. We're gonna talk about good news. Here is the next story. We've got. Sorry, but this is funny. Does that count as road rage? You know what? Sometimes I do get road rage in that game. It enrages me sometimes. But this next story does the exact opposite. It doesn't give me rage. It gives me wonderful feelings because I love doggies, and doggies are heroes. And this story is that kind of story. Teen trapped for 3 days without water is saved by search dog just in time. Look at
gosh.
Freaking search dog. Amazing. Look at this little doggy. What the heck is this? Oh my god, we got clickbait.
So it's literally like a bloodhound.
It's a bloodhound.
Yeah.
We found him. And we've got the story right here. Look at this poor little boy. He went to the hospital, but everything's okay now, you guys. Everything's okay.
How did he get trapped for 3 days?
We're going to find out, Michelle.
Just hours ago, a St. Francis County teen had the chance to thank the canine who saved his life. 14-year-old Cody Trenkle spent more than 3 days trapped in a ravine this summer before a corrections dog named Daryl tracked him down.
Today, Cody got to meet his hero. 5 on Your Side's Megan Kernan brings us this exclusive story from Farmington.
Hi, buddy.
A reunion, more than a month in the making. 14-year-old Cody Trenkle finally meeting K9 Daryl, the four-legged hero whose nose led rescuers straight to him.
I got to meet the dog that saved my life.
Just 4 weeks ago, Cody was fighting for his life. On July 27th, after a skateboarding accident, he tumbled 240 feet into a ravine near his home by Goose Creek Lake. For nearly 80 hours, Cody's family and volunteers searched for him.
I've been told that if I had to spend a couple more hours down there, I wouldn't have made it.
Then, the 6-year-old bloodhound from the Farmington Correctional Center was given a pair of Cody's shoes. Within 20 minutes, he put that well-bred nose to work, tracking the scent straight to Cody, lying in a foot of water, badly injured but alive.
Wow.
Because of him, 20 minutes, man, I'm impressed.
Seeing Cody get to meet him is
pretty amazing.
These canines go through years of training to do exactly what Daryl did the day Cody was rescued. Track scents through water, woods, and steep terrain. It's that training that turned a search into a life-saving mission.
20 minutes on a 3-day-old track, that's almost like unheard of. As a parent myself and 14-year-old, sorry, a little emotional. So this is best case scenario because he was found still alive.
I had put all my faith knowing that Daryl was going to find Cody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bubba.
Cody spent 11 days in a coma, a month in the ICU,
Wow.
and is still in rehab. But today, he's back at school and a little closer to being a kid again.
Just got to get the head healed, and then I'm Cody again.
Reporting in Farmington, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.
Amazing. Yay, doggies. Hero doggies.
My only thing is, like, why didn't we get what's his name, Dylan? Why didn't we get him out there maybe on day 2? Maybe like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. Hey, sometimes it takes a minute for people to be able to think clearly. I mean, I was also thinking about, like, why didn't they have like drones going and stuff like that? Because you can
Yes.
find people so fast with drones now. Drone tech, like heat-seeking drones and stuff like that. Like, that's like immediately you find people like that. I mean, I've shared so many stories now where like the police force and stuff like that is using heat-seeking drones, especially in Florida when people go missing in the bogs and stuff, like in the swamps. They use like that kind of stuff too, that technology to find the missing persons, and it's been working out really well. Like, drone technology has actually become really good in search and rescue. They do wonderful things with that, but you can never take away the achievement from that bloodhound. It took 20 minutes from the bloodhound to find this kid. They should have gotten him out. They should have gotten him there, right? Like Michelle said, day 2. But thank God they did. So thank God for that doggy. And KB just became a YouTube member. So thank you so very much, KB. Very wonderful to see more people join the Infinity family. Welcome. You now have access to crypto emojis and zombie Jonathan emojis and turtle love emojis and more.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
Spike and Optism, hello, says, do you mean infrared, Nina? Not heat seeking. You know exactly what I meant, Spike. So why you gotta do that, Spike?
Spike knew.
He knew. He just wanted to correct me, which is fine. That was a good correction. Yes, I meant infrared.
I didn't even thought about that, but yeah, I guess they can. That's good.
I mean, technically, infrared is heat seeking.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Technically, Spike. If we're gonna be technical about it, it's seeking heat. Infrared. Red seek. Red equals heat. Heat seek. Whatever.
When I hear Spike, I just hear Jim Carrey's voice as Ace Ventura. Spike! The little monkey.
Oh, that's a good one. Spike and Optism changed his name because he used to be Spike and Madness. Then he went to Spike Insanity. And then the events of last week turned him to Spike in Rage, which I understood. But then I did my show last week and I was like, my goal is this week to turn Spike back into like somewhat of sanity, like bring back the sanity. And so he turned to Spike and Optimism on last week's show. And it was like a great goal to achieve. And I was just like, yes, like I did it. And he's still Spike and Optimism. So yay. Yay for that. And you know what else is yay? Oh my goodness. Darren M. Mod Extraordinaire just gifted 10 memberships to the chat. Darren, you did not have to do that, my friend. Thank you so much. My goodness. Look at the giving. I love the giving. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you, Darren. Thank you. That's so generous, man. Thank you so very, very much. And we got TZ Burton in the house. Remember, for 44 months. That's a long time. Warmest wishes on 250. What a ride. I know it's been a strange, what is it? Long, strange, winding road. It's been a hell of a time, man. I love doing this show. It's my favorite show. And thank you for being here for it, Michelle. It's so fun
Yes.
to hang out. It's so fun to hang
Yeah,
out with
again,
you and like talk good news.
it is. It's always nice. Again, I think it was your 200th episode.
That's really
Was the
cool.
last time, yeah.
That's really cool. Let's see. He says, I'm stuck with this name for another week. The outrage never subsided, but I'm hopeful. Oh, well, at least you're hopeful. You could be outraged and still be hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing. I mean, I'm always outraged, so it's fine. there's a definitely a duality going on within me and within all of
Yeah,
us.
because it's normal to be angry, to feel anger when you see something, so horrific.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that you've lost all your hope for the future.
Exactly. People are like, you know what? Bring on the beavery, Nina.
The beavery. What's the beavery?
Well, we do have a baby beaver rescue, but I was saving like that for like, the kind of like the best for last. So hang in there, kiss my groin. It's coming. We got a baby beaver rescue. Thank you again, Darren. That's really, really wonderful. Thank you so very much. So it's in a couple stories, but you know what? We can move it up because just in case I want Michelle to be able to see this story.
Yeah, I want to see the beaver. Bring on the beaver.
Bring on the beaver. Let's bring on the beaver, the baby beaver, because she might have to leave, and then we don't want her to miss the baby beaver story. So here we go, you guys. By popular demand, because I know Boosh in the chat earlier said also, I'm here for the baby beaver. So baby beaver time, everybody. Get ready. This is so cute. Here we go. Teen rescues baby beaver from River Rapids. Such a Canadiana experience. This is a Canadian story, obviously, because there's a baby beaver. He's so cute. We're gonna watch the story. Here we go.
Look at that. Connor Belanger and his mom Liz don't need to look at pictures from their recent tubing trip to remember the sound they'll never forget.
Kind of high-pitched squeaking sound that I've never heard before.
Liz was moving down the river too fast to see where it was coming from, but Connor was far enough behind to spot something struggling in the rapids and reached out to help.
Slowly, kind of clawed its way up into my palm, with its front half, and I scooped it up.
But it wasn't until it was safely in his arms that Connor saw a tiny tail and realized he'd saved a baby beaver.
It felt awesome, and I felt super protective of it immediately.
And he just held on and let us kind of look. And
After it stopped breathing heavily, the baby started falling asleep in Connor's arms. And for the next hour, until they reached their pickup point downriver, they cuddled close.
just has so much empathy for animals.
When they got to shore, they marked the specific location where they'd found the beaver on a map and started reaching out for someone official to help the baby they'd named Chip.
He would open his eyes, look around, and then snuggle back in, just take care of me.
The family took turns cradling the baby as they drove an hour and a half out of their way to the North Island Wildlife Rescue Association.
It was really good that they found it when they did.
Joanna Smith says the baby was just a week old and likely swept out of her den before floating too far downriver for her family to find her.
Without Mom, there's no way she would have survived.
But after a few weeks in care, the beaver, now renamed Little Timber, is thriving.
Oh, she's a busy beaver.
Well, the beaver is expected to be released back into the wild in about 18 months. Liz and Connor will likely be looking back fondly on their time with Little Timber forever.
And such a Canadian experience. We rescued a baby beaver.
Adam Sawatsky, CTV News, Saanich.
Oh my
It was
God,
so
I
cute.
love it. It was so adorable. It's like a little tiny baby.
It looks like
Russell
Little
Hall for
Gopher from
two.
Caddyshack
Oh my
in the
God,
back.
it does. Because it's like from the rodent family. They all kind of look the same. Russell Hall for two says, "Yeah, woo woo. We're getting a beaver shot, boys." Bro, it was a
Gosh.
baby beaver. Calm down, Russell. It was a baby beaver, dude. Go take a cold
Russell says
shower.
this is not what we were expecting.
I said baby beaver. I don't know what you thought was gonna happen, Russell, on this family-friendly show that we don't even swear on. I didn't even falsely advertise it. I literally wrote baby beaver. I was very careful about what I said. But it was so cute. I loved it. What a cute story. Very
Yeah, it
Canadian.
was so cute.
It was adorable. And now we can all instead of like laughing cuz I was saving that story for when we can laugh after this, but now we're going to cry. So good job everybody for moving on to the story. Because this next story is emotional. At least it was for me.
Shields up.
Philip, what is this comment? Hold on. We got to call somebody out. Hold on. Save a tree, eat a beaver. What? How dare you, sir? How dare you?
How dare you?
Cute little baby beavers. What's up, Steph? How you doing? Hello. Good to see you. All right, here we go. This next story is really sweet. But it's also one of those stories where like we were talking about earlier, like bad things happen all the time, but then sometimes it takes wonderful people to balance out that bad thing that happens. And this is that story. Local nonprofit business community donors team up to replace stolen wheelchair for 11-year-old in Midvale. So here's that story.
Someone
Thank God
stole the kid's wheelchair.
Yeah.
Utahns struggles with food insecurity.
Oh, wait.
Smiths believe
Let me go back to this in just a second because there's ads.
Oh.
So
Don't you hate
while we do
ads?
that, I know it's so weird. It's the weirdest ad too because they don't actually show pictures, and I'm like, what is this ad? Like you're not even showing anything. But I
Yeah.
don't know, whatever. Yeah. So it was definitely it's definitely shields. We're gonna need shields for this one, guys. We gotta get what's up, Keely? How you doing? Okay, here we go. It started. Man, there was so many ads on that. Jeez, Fox. Okay, here we go.
Unfortunate incident for the Bird family, but now some strangers have come together to help make it all better. I'm Fox 13 News reporter Mike B. I've been following their story and
How
have
you
some
gonna turn this
great
up?
news to share with you.
Let me turn it on for you.
At Compassion Mobility in Spanish Fork,
This is a big team effort for all of us.
dreams come in all shapes and sizes.
Overwhelmed, overjoyed, speechless.
Emotional.
For the Bird family, their dream was more than just a seat with four wheels.
Watch our son have the independence and mobility that he deserves, and have such a really awesome and cool wheelchair that he can grow into and have for many years to come. It means the world to us and our family.
Is 11 years old. He has a rare genetic condition called AMC that makes it hard to walk around for too long because his joints are stiff and muscles are weak. Insurance did not help them get a wheelchair, so someone donated one for them. But that went missing from their parking lot last Tuesday.
When the wheelchair was stolen, we kind of hit rock
Crazy.
bottom, and all we were seeing was red and anger, thinking, how could someone do this? But I had to remind myself and remind my wife and our family that sometimes God works in mysterious ways, and God brought these wonderful people to us.
One of those people is Mike Felice with the Disabled Outdoorsman Utah.
The news popped up in my feed, and that was the first article that popped up talking about accident And I knew right away, I'm like, well, I knew who to call. Like we knew to reach out to Compassion Mobility. And
So Mike saw our story on Fox 13 News, contacted us to get in touch with the family and set the wheels in motion.
Right? Let's don't focus on the negative. Let's focus on the positive and what can we do to resolve this? And let's get this young man a new chair, right?
So a week later,
Got a big surprise for you, okay?
strangers got Axton a brand new chair that he can control with his elbow.
Turn it on. Yeah, it's a good horn. It's a pretty good horn.
They also got him more adaptive gear to go hiking and camo outfits for hunting, with a check for $2,500 as well.
We do. We literally live paycheck to paycheck. Times are hard. It's really
Wow.
rough out there. And so something like this, it helps us so much.
Grateful for all the love and support, making their dreams come
pie.
Thank you guys so much.
true. In Spanish Fork, I am Maite B. Fox 13 News, Utah.
Wow. Isn't that
Aw.
amazing?
Yeah, he ended up with such a nicer, better wheelchair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it just goes to show, like, that also that social media can be used as a force of good, because that guy was like, I saw the post about it and then I was able to step up, because you do what you can. When you see something like that, you're like, oh, I can help.
Yes.
He was a good person. He was like, I can help this family. I can do something about this particular thing. He changed their whole life of that family, just
Well,
by
and how much lower can you get to steal a wheelchair? I mean,
I
good
know.
God.
That's so crazy. It's like, that's being a bad human. But like, you know what? I
Yeah.
also think about, those people where like stealing a wheelchair signifies something, right? Like you're either really like not well off and you can't really afford your own. Maybe someone that needs a wheelchair desperately. Like we don't know what the situation is for the other person. It's bad karma. That for sure, it's bad karma. But God knows why people do the things that they do. We just have to really think about our actions in response to whatever it is that happens, and what we can do. And like that guy said, like focusing on the positive instead of the negative. Like, because you could just be like, oh, the world is bad and everything's bad because this one guy did one bad thing, right?
Yes.
But I think that guy changed a lot of people's perspective. So I think that's a really wonderful thing.
That guy had some like really cool looking wheelchairs too.
Yeah.
Did
he
you notice that?
I did notice that. I was like, that's a really like cool wheelchair place, because he had like different kinds for like again like the different kinds of disability, which was really cool to see. DL for $1.99 says, talking about Canadian beaver, eh? Yes,
the Canadian.
The Canadian beaver. Oh my God. Does he still wear that thing, Jay? The Canadian bear?
I think he retired it.
He retired the Canadian bear. You have like a
He needs something
special-
else.
Yeah, because you have like a special thing about it, like because that's like a collector's item now. Like
It
that
is. Yeah. Yeah.
Bear one that you have, because I think that thing is
Oh, what'd you say?
retired. No, I was just saying that thing retired, so you have like a special edition something that it's like a collector's item.
I mean, I can probably sell it on eBay for $1 million,
$1 million. I don't know about $1 million, but definitely a couple $100. I would assume.
You're like, you can get a good $25 for it.
Oh boy. Russell Hall for 2 says, I thought you were Iranian. I am born, like my nationality is Persian or Iranian, if you'd like to say. But I was raised in Canada and now I live in Mexico. So I have all of the cultures in my brain. That is in my brain and in my heart. I love all the 3 cultures. Dave, thank you for the 5. Says, is there a difference between Canadian beaver and American beaver? You know what? I don't know. Is there a difference between American beaver and Canadian beaver? I've also seen Italian beaver. And it was weird to see an Italian beaver in Italy. I was like, they have beavers here? The beaver was a lot bigger, I thought, the Italian beaver. Have you ever seen a beaver?
I've never seen a beaver in person.
No? They're weird.
No, are
Yeah,
they?
they're weird. Yeah,
Because
they're
they've got
weird
those weird tails.
Yeah, they're weird looking and they got those really big buck teeth and they're like and then like it's like they're kind of cute but they're also freaky. Like you're like
Yeah.
like, what are you? You know? But yeah, it's like a but they're cute though. I mean that baby beaver, I'd never seen a baby beaver. That was really cute.
That was really cute.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Raider is in the house. Wow, Raider. Oh my god, I have clapping sounds. Yay, Raider. My goodness, Raider. Thank you.
Raider with the mic
52
drop.
Yeah, 5213. Didn't even say anything. So thank you so very much, Raider, for supporting the show and the channel. You are so kind and I didn't, like I said, you didn't even say anything. So thank you just for the kind, generous donation. So thank you so much. Okay, Michelle, I know you have to go soon, but since you have to go, let me move up this story because I want you to see this. I want to see your reaction to this. Before you go, we got to watch this together because I was like, the hell is even that?
Let's do it.
Here we go. It says mechanical nurse at Guy's Hospital is equal parts creepy and brilliant. So this mechanical nurse is asking for donation at Guy's Hospital in London is a truly sight to behold. It says it's better to give than to receive, and this is the thing. So this is a machine that takes like money to give to donations, and it's really freaking creepy, man. Here it is.
It's really creepy.
It's the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
I don't feel this is a smart fundraiser.
I just like the voices in the background. They're like, what is that? This is so creepy.
Why would anyone give to this though? It scares me.
Look at this. This becomes even creepier.
Oh gosh, it gets worse.
Oh, he's sad again.
He's sad again.
Who thought this was a good idea?
She's happy. Look.
I will tell you who thought this was a good idea. This was the quirky creation is work of Tim Hunkin, an English engineer and artist known for his wonderfully offbeat machines. His distinctive style makes everyday interactions like giving to charity memorable, surprising, and just a little bit eerie. Whether you find it creepy or captivating, one thing's certain, this mechanical nurse knows how to get people talking and giving. So I guess people want to see what's going on, like what it does.
Yeah,
So
I guess you give out of curiosity.
Exactly. But also, the hell is wrong with you British people? I'm just joking. I
They
love
have an odd sense of humor.
What is going on? Charlene? Yeah, that is nightmare view. Charlene, you need to go to London and go to this nurse thing and film yourself there for us. Seriously, like we don't know. That was creepy. I have no idea. Charlene, you're British. You need to explain this. Even the British people in the chat are like, what the F is that?
They're like, don't put that on us.
Oh my goodness. Well, Michelle, thank you so much for being here today. It's been absolutely wonderful to talk good news with you because we usually talk like, not good
entertainment.
News. Yeah. and most of the time nothing good is happening over there. So I'm really, really glad you're here to celebrate 250 episodes of this show. And before you go, please let everyone know where they can find you and what you got coming up next.
Yes, you can find my sister and I at Forcelight Entertainment, where we do movie reactions, movie reviews. Let's see, we put out our first time watching reaction of Like, what was the last movie? Oh, The Usual Suspects we just did this week.
That
A
was
Beautiful
great.
Mind. And then next week is K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh wow. I still haven't watched
Yeah.
that because I feel like I hate the kind of music they play. So I'm like,
Oh.
I've really tried. I watched like a couple ads for it and I was just like, oh my God, I hate the music. I don't think I could get into this because I just like despise the music in it. But you let me know
Yeah.
if it was good and like how cringy the songs are.
I thought it was good, and you definitely there's a
you've
few
already
bangers
watched
in it.
it? You've already
Yeah, I've already
watched
watched it. It's edited. It will come out Tuesday. But yeah, I
Okay.
enjoyed it. I thought for a kids movie, it's way better than anything Disney's doing.
Okay, all right. So yeah, check that out and make sure you guys check out Force of Light Entertainment. They're really wholesome actually for the most part. They just do like amazing content, really nice, lovely people, and just doing plain old movie reviews. Just good, wholesome YouTube content. Check them out. Thank you, Michelle. Say hi to Natalie for me.
Yes,
I'll
I
see
will.
her.
And congratulations on 250 episodes. And I'll be here for the 300th.
Hell yeah, you all. Thank you so much.
See you.
Bye.
Well, we'll talk soon. Bye.
Later. Oh yay, everybody! Let's give more clapping sounds to Michelle. Where here, hey, Michelle from Force of Light, everybody. Force of Light Entertainment. Fantastic girls over there. Just doing real good YouTubing. Real good YouTubing. I've always been a fan of their channel. It's just been like ever since I found it, it's just been like a wonderful it's a wonderful channel even in terms of reviewers, because I feel like most reviewers really focus on like negative stuff and like you're just like, I don't like, do you have anything you like? You know? So I feel like in that sense it really kind of balances that kind of content out, because they're actually like reviewing stuff they like, and like, you know, they talk about stuff they don't like too, but it's really cool to see their reaction videos to stuff they've never seen. And it's just really good content. It's just really good content. So yes, definitely go and check them out. Also, Charlene was saying we disavow this to that nurse thing. Dude, that was creepy. Charlene, that was creepy. And again, thank you, Raider, for that massive donation. Thank you so very much. I think we got this one. There's no differences, although the Italian beaver was bigger. We got Russell Hall for $2. Says even the butler from Scary Movie 2 gets a prequel. I don't know what that's about, Russell. I know they're coming out with a new Scary Movie, and they're supposedly like the whole cast is coming back for it. So hopefully it's good. Steel Leg, thank you for the 2. Says proud of you both. Be blessed. Thank you so much. I'm proud of you too, buddy. Proud of you too. Russell Hall for 2. Yeah, Italian bronze. Get around. Oh, Russell. Oh, Russell. Wait. Let's see which one.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh my God. Okay. Speaking of hospitals, here is a good human story. We still have lots to talk about, you guys. There's still a lot of good stories to talk about. So you guys hang in there. I'm still here for a bit. It says a surreal moment. Stranger saves runner's life, then reunites unexpectedly in the hospital. This is the good human that saved a life. And of course, it's a CPR story. It says when Kevin Rader laced up his running shoes on August 21st in Overland Park, he thought he was simply going out for another jog. What he didn't know was that his decision to stick to busier streets rather than quiet trails would be the reason he's alive today. Wow, that is very interesting. That choice came from experience. In 2021, Ryder suffered a cardiac arrest while at home alone. Since then, I've always figured it would have been another. If I were to have another cardiac arrest, it's better to be somewhere where people can see you and help. And that's exactly what happened. As Ryder waited at the intersection, he suddenly collapsed, his heart thrown into a dangerous rhythm called ventricular fibrillation. Moments later, strangers rushed to his side, but one of them had more than good intentions. He had life-saving training. That is definitely a good thing. Grady Lenahan, an ICU nurse, and his friend, also a nurse, happened to be nearby. They immediately jumped into action, performing CPR for nearly 10 minutes until paramedics arrived. My friend and I saw this man laying unresponsive on the sidewalk with some bystanders, Lenahan said. Not knowing how long he was down, I was pessimistic about the favorable outcome, but that didn't stop us from doing all we can. Their efforts worked. Rader woke up in the hospital bed, Advent Health, Shawnee Mission, sore from broken ribs and a fractured sternum. Feeling the pain in my ribs and sternum, I knew someone had performed CPR, said Ryder. Whoever it was, they fought hard to keep me alive. Days later, a moment neither man will forget unfolded inside the hospital. As Ryder was recovering in the cardiac care unit, the ICU nurse floated over to help. When he walked in, Ryder immediately recognized him. It was Lenahan, the very man who had saved his life on the sidewalk. Oh, that's amazing. It was surreal and emotional moment seeing Kevin in the hospital, conscious, standing up, talking, and meeting his kids. Lenahan shared. It will be something I will never forget. For Ryder, the reunion was overwhelming with his wife and his 7 children by his side. He expressed heartfelt gratitude and took a photo with the nurse who had given him a second chance. Ah, there it is. There's the photo, you guys. That's amazing. I love these kind of stories. He saved a life. DL over on Rumble just sent in $2, and he said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, DL. I didn't get this one while Michelle was here. I just noticed it." He says, "Michelle, I said welcome to the show earlier, but you had bounced out to fix your audio. Tell Natalie we missed her. Looking forward to Monday's FOLE show." I will screenshot this and send it to her. I'm so sorry. This was my bad. This was my bad, DL. Here, I'll give this to myself. This is for me.
How dare you?
I'm so sorry. I'll screenshot this and send it to her right now. It's going to happen while we're live. I'm doing it as we speak. Hold on. It's happening. And then if she sends a message back while we're live, I'll read it to you. Let's see. I have to save it. Screenshot. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I saved it. I'm gonna message her this right now because I failed you so badly. Okay, hold on. We've got this. People. There it is. I said DL sent this for you. So she's gonna read it. Thank you again, DL. Oh my goodness. Ian so forth with a massive super chat. Thank you so very much, Ian. Where is my clapping sounds? Woo! He says I made it for the CPR story. Merry 250th news anniversary. Thank you, Ian. you missed the baby beaver story, we should rewind and definitely watch the baby beaver story because it's so cute. So if you want to see a baby beaver, definitely rewind and watch that. It's really so adorable. But thank you so much for the 50. It's been so long. It's been like, feel like you've been here basically for the entire 250 episodes. So thank you for being such a massive supporter of me and the channel and of course the show. So thank you so much for all the years of support, man. This is an achievement. Thank you. I really appreciate all your support. 201 Studios is here. He says, happy Friday. Hi, happy Friday, 201. Good to see you. And then Russell Holm. I don't even get this, but he says, how about a hand for that butler joke, eh? I don't know. Your jokes are going right over my head. But if you want clapping sounds, you get clapping sounds. Woo! Wow, the clapping sounds didn't last long. I was like, I'll just give you a second of a clap. And you know what? I think that was a sign that that's all you deserve, Russell. So thank you. Ian, member for 46 months. There it is. There's how long he's been around, at least for the membership stuff. Pretty long anyway. That is crazy. Thank you so much, Ian. Wow. Oh, I love you guys. This is so crazy to think about when I first started this show and how, like, you know, it was just so small. It was such a small show. Now we have over 3 platforms right now as we speak, over on Rumble, YouTube, and X. We have 466 people watching. That is massive. So hello to everyone who's watching. If you're not speaking in the chat, if you're just lurking, especially on Twitter, because I know we get a lot of viewers on Twitter. Hello, you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the show. Almost 4 years. So that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Russell Hall for 2 says, can we call them something besides baby beavers? Well, that's what it was, Russell. It was a baby beaver. He's a baby beaver. He's so cute. He's a cutie pie. He's a baby. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, this next story is really sweet. And we have to talk about it, but you know what? It's going to probably get cut off in the aftermath of the YouTube show. So it's a good thing to have the Rumble one, because the Rumble one's not gonna get cut off, because this is a Steve Hartman story and they claim these stories now. But it's a really cool story I wanted to share with everybody. And it says, bride's landlord becomes the father figure she never expected. There he is. Lovely, good human, making a difference. And this is that story here.
Finally tonight, the bride and groom exchanged their traditional I do's. But what really made the wedding special was the man who said, I will. Here's Steve Hartman on the road.
If this were a typical wedding processional, the man walking should qualify.
Yay, what a good story. I love stories like that. It's so good. I love good dads. And I love that when men step up and they're father figures and they become father figures to people who may not have their own dads. And that's really good to see. It's really good to see. We've got Russell Hole for $2 says, how about juvenile castrioate? Castriodia? Whatever floats your boat, Russell. It's baby beavers for me. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. 201 Studios at $2 says, butler joke. How about that maid riddle? What? Are you guys talking in code? There was no riddle. What? Russell Hall for $2 at 200 Watt Studios. I'll be the bigger man and walk away. Wow. Russell being the bigger man. My goodness. What is happening right now? He also says walk away for another $2 at 200 Watt Studios. My God. What is happening right now? Russell Hall for $2 says, get it? Because he was also in a wheelchair. You know what, Russell? You are a terrible person. You know what, Russell? God sees all comments. Let me just tell you that.
Stop it. Get some help.
He gets it all. Even when I don't. My God. Russell, why don't you also here? Hold on, let me see where. Why don't you calm down, Russell? My goodness. I was just checking my responses to see if Dia or Michelle saw that super chat, and she hasn't yet. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, DL. I'm sorry. What's up, Courtney? She says God also sees Russell's profile photo. Oh God, has it been inappropriate? Have I been highlighting a terrible picture? I haven't even paid attention to his profile photo today. My goodness. My goodness. Oh my God. Okay, speaking of good dads. I thought this story was really sweet too, because we're talking about that guy being a father figure to that lady and like taking on that role. And I came across this other story that I thought was wonderful. And that is this story right here. It says he wrote his daughter a letter every day. Now he's writing to thousands who need a dad. That's this guy right here, a wonderful human being who decided to do something really nice. And that's going to be right here. We're going to talk about it. It's called the Dad Letter Project. So here we go.
Dear precious Amanda, this is Buzz Ecker from the Dad Letter Project you responded to on TikTok.
Buzz Ecker is writing to hundreds of strangers like Amanda.
How many letters did you write today?
This is my fifth.
But one of the first recipients of a letter from Buzz, his daughter, Rosie Pollack. He started writing her while she was at summer camp.
I would get a letter every day there from him. And then I went to college and I got a letter every day there. And then I graduated and I moved back to Cincinnati and I continued to get a letter every day.
A mailbox full of love, some 3,500 letters that are funny and heartfelt, just like her dad.
We were finally motivated to clean the windows, which your mother abhors. I don't particularly like it either. That's why we've only done it 3 or 4 times in 33 years.
After earning his PhD, Buzz found himself with some extra time on his hands, and Rosie had an idea.
I made a TikTok, as one does, and asked if complete strangers would want to get a letter from my dad.
And the Dad Letter Project was born. The requests flooded in.
The responses have broken me wide, like honestly wide open.
Buzz's responses ranging from serious.
You no longer live alone because I am with you every day. I indeed know how far you've come.
To honest in a way that only a dad could be.
It's impossible for you not to be short-tempered, so don't even try. If you weren't that way, no one would know it's you.
The retiree has been trying to keep up with all the requests.
I am still writing letters from people who responded to this project in July.
Calls for connection.
They wanted a letter from my dad, but what they really wanted was a letter from a dad.
A hug on paper.
You can write the fool who wrote this letter anytime you need to, Buzz.
I love this.
This just really grabbed my heart. We're so lucky to have Buzz and Rosie here with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to say thank you, Rosie, for doing this so that everyone could learn about Buzz. Buzz, what made you start this all those years ago, writing a letter every day?
My mother wrote me at camp and when I was in college, and she wrote me every day. And it really meant a lot for me to get a letter from her. And that's what started me writing letters to my children. I even wrote letters to her son before he was born.
I mean, what a
really
beautiful
likes writing
archive
letters.
that you have.
And Rosie, I mean, you've gotten thousands of letters from your dad.
This guy really just loves writing letters. It's kind of like a lost art because everybody writes emails now. I don't remember the last time I got a actual letter.
Over the years, as a kid, a college student, now a mom.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Yeah. I think my dad and most families, we have a hard time communicating face to face our real feelings. So I have my dad's feelings on thousands of letters and I will have them for the rest of my life. I know exactly where I stand with my dad and how proud he is of me and how much he loves me through these letters.
So tell me, you were talking about it. You put it on TikTok.
She's really lucky because if she God forbid the day comes where when her dad passes, she's going to have all these letters from him and then she's going to be able to read those letters and still have that part of them that would give her advice. And he's done it every day. That's a lot of letters. So if she's ever going through something and she still needs her dad's advice or something like that, she can go back and reread those letters and remember that kind of advice that he would give her. It's really cool.
As we do
As
now.
one does.
And you suddenly get a flood of requests saying, I'd love a letter from dad.
Yeah.
Your dad.
Right.
What happened?
Yeah. I really wanted him to be fulfilled and have a purpose. But what happened was people just wanted to hear from a dad. They wanted to hear from my dad maybe, but they really just wanted to hear from a father figure. And so
a lot of people want that kind of thing. They want to get advice from dads. There's a channel on YouTube that does he's a dad that does everyday stuff. I forget what the channel is, but it's basically he's a handyman and he does everyday things that you need a dad to teach you. And it's a really cool channel. I forget what the name of the channel is. I'm sure one of you guys in the chat will know. But they do stuff like that. And I think that's a really popular thing because, a lot of people sometimes don't have dads. Their dads passed away or they're gone or something, and they're missing in their lives. And it's a void that these wonderful humans are kind of filling. And I think that that's a really good thing.
Now we have so many other dads writing to people who want to hear from dads just that are good dads. They're not perfect. They're just good dads.
So you recruited others to help answer some of Buzz's letters.
Yeah, there's no way he can get through all of them.
No, more than 3,000.
There's so many.
That's actually really cool. It's kind of like Santa Claus. You have your little elves helping out. That's really cool. That's a cool thing to do.
Any requests? Yes.
Right. We're 3,000 behind.
You'll get to it. Yeah, what's in the letters? What do you write about, Buzz?
We get prompts from all over the world.
Aww.
And they generally fall into three categories. One is that they've lost their dad and they still miss him terribly and they're grieving. And it's been a long time that they're grieving. And we get letters from people who have never had a father. If they've never had a father, I volunteer to be their father,
Aw.
and I volunteered to young people all over the world to be their father, and I have at least 50 of them. And we get letters also from people.
That's so sweet. Ian, hold on. We got to talk about this. Ian, be nice. Ian says, I hope his letters are more interesting than his voice. He probably has a much nicer voice in the letters, Ian. Ian, this is a very Russell Hallish of you. Hold on, let me see. We gotta give you something for this one. This one.
Why are you tart?
Well, you guys get the picture of the story. He's a good dad. He's writing letters, making good things happen, and just like providing some hope and guidance to some people. Speaking of hope, Camelot's in the house. What's going on, Cody, aka Camelot? He says, "Hi, Nina and Chad. Hello. I saw Cody talk about something on Twitter. He says that he has some type of great news. And I'm wondering what that great news is. I'm kind of waiting for him to share with everybody. Let's see if he has, and we can pull it up. Let's see, Cody or Camelot. I was gonna put Cody Dennison, but that's not your thing. Camelot Official is his channel. By the way, Camelot, if you guys don't know, Camelot races cars. He's a NASCAR driver. Look at this. Look at this. He's got like a Timcast car. Isn't that cool? Stuff Camelot does is like it's just way cool to me, but also like I would be so scared to drive those kind of cars. Let's see. It says, oh my God, I just read one of your posts. That's not Infinite Hope material at all. Thank God I exited out of your page. Let's see. There was something good though. You did share something good. I was trying to find it. But now I can't. Where's your good news, Camelot? Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here is his post. He said, got the biggest news of my life today. Had an amazing day along with that, going out to the city to celebrate. And he's all, look at him. Camelot, I'm gonna pull a fashion police on you for a moment. When you got a girl decked out like that on your arm, you need to step up your fashion. What is this? What is going on with your clothes, bro? I feel like she's way hotter right now than what's going on with Camelot. Camelot's like all cash and scrubbed out. She's like totally decked out. Are you even wearing dress pants? I know this isn't Infinite Hope like at all. I'm sorry. We shouldn't be shaming Cody's fashion sense on this show. I'm sorry. But next time, Cody, you guys step up your game, bro. At least wear a dress shirt. My God. Okay. I'm sorry. Anyways, I just like seeing that though. I liked seeing that he said, got the biggest news of my life today. I hope it's great. Is he I don't think so, because he didn't say she said yes or he's engaged or anything like that. So I don't think it's engagement. I'm guessing it has to do with his car racing. I'm guessing it has to do something with like something NASCAR, something. That's what I'm guessing. And of course, he's probably gone from the chat now, so he hasn't heard a word I've said. But that's okay. Russell Hall for 2 said, "It's a beaver." Kind of. I don't know what to say, Russell. Ian so forth, I saw him making comments in the chat. Grim said, "Ian is out of line, but he's right, Nina." Don't encourage him, Grim. Don't encourage him.
If it's clear and yellow, you've got juice there, fella. If it's tangy and brown, you're in cider town. Now, there's 2 exceptions, and it gets kind of tricky here.
You can stay, but I'm leaving.
Can be yellow if they're using late season apples. And of course, in Canada, the whole thing's flip-flop.
That's how I feel half the time, by the way. We're all Homer to some extent, I think. I think so. I hope Camelot does hear what I said about his fashion sense. I think it'll help. All right, next story, you guys. Next story, we have a couple other stories to talk about. And this one is funny and cute. It says, "Everyone gets a kick out of it. Baby born at McDonald's parking lot has the perfect nickname. A Michigan couple will forever have a one-of-a-kind story to tell about the birth of their 4th child. The couple welcomed their baby girl in one of the most unexpected places imaginable, the parking lot of a McDonald's. There's the baby. Welcome to the world, little baby. Wonderful little family." On August 11th, Alice and Kevin Rotunda were racing to the hospital for the birth of their 4th child, but their daughter had other plans. With contractions coming fast and hospital still 45 minutes away, the couple pulled into a closed McDonald's in Schoolcraft just after 3 a.m. Moments later, baby Matilda made her debut under the Golden Arches. The nickname they had always planned for her was Tilly, but after her unique birthplace was officially recorded on her birth certificate, her brother-in-law gave her a new moniker that stuck. McTilly. Oh, he's a little McTilly. I was thinking like little Nugget or something, but McTilly is better. He was talking to my husband and they were talking about nicknames and he came up with McTilly. And he just thought it was the best thing ever. Alice shared. Everyone gets a kick out of it. Little McTilly. Oh, he's so cute. Little baby. The family story quickly spread with even the local McDonald's joining in on the fun. In a Facebook post, they wrote, "Alice and Kevin Rotunda got more than they ordered in the parking lot at the Schoolcraft McDonald's during the early morning hours of August 11th. They welcomed their beautiful baby girl, Matilda, under the Golden Arches. For Alice, who had a high-risk pregnancy and history of complications, the safe arrival of Matilda was the greatest blessing." That's always definitely the greatest blessing for sure, especially for high-risk pregnancies. "I'm just so incredibly thankful and blessed that there was no complications for the baby. For me, the whole experience is wild, but I'm just thankful," she said. Now, the Rotundas are adjusting to a life with with the newest little one who already has a nickname that's making people everywhere smile. Oh, well, definitely made me smile. Little McTilly, welcome to the world. It's really cute. Watch her be like what? Watch her grow up to be like the CEO of McDonald's or something. That would be kind of crazy. Russell Hall for 2 says the kid is going to grow up smelling like fries. Well, it's just a nickname. This is a nickname. Little McTilly. I like it. It's cute. It's cute. I'm glad they're both okay, says Charlene. Me too. Also, now I'm hungry and I kind of want chicken nuggets, but not from McDonald's because I don't eat McDonald's. Speaking of fast food, here is another bit of news that was really cute. Parents surprised their daughter on the first day at work, and it's the sweetest thing. This is the sweetest thing because, like, we all like if you're an adult, you remember your first job. You remember your first job and how proud you are for like getting that first job. And then like also your parents, like how proud they are. Like they're like, oh, it's because it's a milestone, right? So this is a really cool video. We're gonna watch it.
Olive. Hi, Olive.
They asked if I could go stock up something else, like my friends.
You would like. I know they're all laughing because I'm filming. Hi.
Oh, she's so cute.
We would like a grilled cheese with raw onions.
Look how embarrassed she was.
A large Diet Coke. We're not going to have a meal. And we want it for free.
You want a medium drink or a large drink? You want fries?
No, we don't.
You want a large
drink? I don't want fries.
That's so cute. I love how she was like so embarrassed. She's like, yeah, I guess. Wait, it's so cute. I love that. It was a little cute video. Russell Hall for 2 says the golden arches kind of look like a chick spreading. I guess that's one of those things because for me it looks like an M because that's what it's supposed to look like. But that's one of those things like the psychological things, I guess. Like it depends what's on your mind and like what you can see. It's like what when you look at clouds, it's like what can you see when you look at clouds? That's just like your dirty bird mind. That's what's going on there, Russell. You're just a dirty bird. So that's what you think about. But normal people think about, an M for McDonald's. Exactly, psychotic mongoose. You see what you want to see, I guess. Spike says Russell has a healthy imagination. It's true. Like I can only imagine what he sees every time he looks at clouds. He's probably like, oh, like body parts everywhere. Oh boy. All right. This next story is really weird. I'm not gonna lie, because nature is weird. Nature's weird, but nature's also really funny. So we're gonna watch this video, and then we have a clickbait thing to check out. And then that's it. That's the show. So we're gonna watch this little nature video, which is kind of wild. Like I was like, oh my god, did that thing die? And then yet time and time again, it just gets back up, and I'm like, I can't believe it's not dead. So we're gonna watch that, and then we're gonna check out the clickbait thing too. Sure, Spike. Why not? Why not, Spike? Why not? Okay, here we go. This is the video. It says honey badger picks fight with elephant, gets hilariously booted away. Not just once. And also I would like to point out that the people talking in the background of this are hilarious because they're British. They're either British or Australian. They have a really funny accent, and It just makes it even funnier. Guests on a safari were left in awe when a honey badger, known for its fearless, relentless nature, decided to go toe-to-toe with a massive elephant. That's exactly what happened. Here we go. We're going to watch it.
It's going to kill it.
He's gonna kill it.
It killed it.
He's going to kill it.
Yes. He stood on it.
He stood on it.
It's bitten.
It would.
It did bite the back leg.
Did it?
Ah.
Oh no.
Oh.
Damage.
I love the commentator accents.
Oh. Oh.
They're so strong. They will recover.
The elephant. Wow.
They're not big.
The badger went back for more. Oh my god, the badger, dude, the badger is asking for it.
Oh, hold on, Kitten. Mind.
Oh yeah, kill it now.
My god.
Oh no. Yes, you're a clever boy. Oh god.
Oh my god, it's going back for more.
Go away. Go on, go. Aren't they extraordinary?
This
Look at this.
badger doesn't stop.
And it's still going.
You know what? Now I know why badgers are called badgers. You know, you've heard the term like, quit badgering me. Now I know why. Because apparently they don't give up. They're like, I'm just going to badger this mofo. The elephant kicked him so many times. And the badger was like, you think I'm going to stop badgering you? I'm going to keep badgering you. I'm a badger. I'm literally a badger. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to badger you. I like the first time he's kind of knocked out. He was like, oh my God, like, what's going on? And then he's like, oh, that guy. I was trying to have a go at that elephant. Now I'm gonna keep going back. The elephant kicked him like 20 times. I can't believe it's not dead. It's so tiny. Oh my God, they're such badgers. My gosh. So that was funny. Because I was like, what a badger. Russell Hall for 2 says the Golden Arch. Okay, we got that one. Thank you. He also says for $2, look, I'm just saying because of the birth and all. I know why you're saying it, Russell. Thank you. Also for $2, you know that thing did not survive, right? I don't know, dude. It kept looking like it kept going back. It got kicked like 20 times and it kept going back. Look, if it didn't end up surviving, it's its own fault. Like maybe it should have stopped badgering the elephant. Because at one point, that elephant's just going to be like, I'm just going to sit on you. And then, yeah, probably didn't survive. But then again, who knows? You don't know. Because it was like a badger. Maybe he's just left. He's just, after he's done badgering the elephant, he's like, you know what? I'm out now. You have no idea. Awesome One says, I'm Team Badger. I feel like the badger is Russell Hall's spirit animal. It's not actually the giraffe. I feel like that's Russell Hall in animal form. A badger. And he's a survivor. He's a survivor. He's going to badger you, but he will survive. The badger was brain dead after all that kicking. The badger was brain dead to take on the elephant. Because he's tiny. He's like, I'm just gonna take on this elephant. Like that's kind of a big deal. Oh my goodness, look at this massive super chat from Ian So 4. Thank you, Ian. Ian for 50 pounds. He says, take a shot every time Nina says badger in the next 5 minutes. But we're done with the badger story, Ian. We're going to be moving on to another story that doesn't involve a badger. Aren't badgers kind of like a beaver? Kind of? I don't know. They're from the same family, I think. Are they like marsupials? I don't think they're rodents. I think they're like marsupials or whatever they're called. I got a fever, and the only cure is more badger. Awesome one says Russell badgers beavers. That's true. Ian, thank you again for another massive super chat. You are so kind and generous. Thank you so much. Achilles says, I'm getting drunk. He started playing the badger game. Oh, they're mammals, says Keely. Well, I mean, aren't they all mammals? Keep spreading the badgery, Nina. I will. That was related to the mongoose. Okay, let's look it up. We have a thing called Google now. Are badgers and beavers from the same family? No. The badgers and beavers are not from the same family. Badgers are members of the Mustelid family, which includes weasels and otters, and beavers are large semi-aquatic rodents in their own family of Castoridae or whatever it's called. Wow. So there you go. I didn't know that. I learned something today. Wow. Russell Hall for 2 says Russell badgers. Honey badgers aren't badgers. They're weasels. Well, apparently we just read that. Look at that. Russell knowing about badgers. That's not surprising considering it's your spirit animal. Russell was trying to educate you. It makes sense because he knows about his own spirit animal. What is this from? Is that a song? I don't know the song. Badgers. Mushroom, badgers. What is this? Old YouTube lore. Oh. I had no idea. I've never heard that before. It was an old YouTube vid meme. Oh. Wow, look at that. Let's look it up. What is it? What do I look up? Badgers, mushroom badgers meme? Let's see. Is it appropriate for this show? Am I going to get banned? 2 minutes and 54 seconds. That's a long time. Okay, there's a 36-second version. Maybe we'll go to that one. Okay, hold on. This looks like it's fine and appropriate. It's fine. As long as it doesn't show anything naughty.
Mushroom, mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom.
What the hell is Badgers, 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 mushrooms. Wow. The internet is a thing. I've never seen this. Wow. I'd never seen that before. Wow. Doc Brisky says, all right, I'm going back to work after that. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let's get to like the clickbait thing we're going to watch. And we're going to call it anyway. So let's go into this story. Adorable photos show unlikely friendship between howler and capybara. Look at this. Oh my God, it's too cute. Oh my God, it's like a little monkey. It says the Denver Zoo is bringing smiles to millions of people, and it's all thanks to an unlikely animal duo. In photos posted by the zoo, a howler monkey named Baya has been cozying up with her new best friend, a capybara named Rebecca. Oh my God, it's too cute. Look at them. They're cuddling. Oh my God, that's so cute. Capybaras are often called. Oh my God, look at this. You guys. Oh my God, I'm going to lose my mind. It's a monkey and a capybara and they're friends. Oh my God, I'm dying. Look how cute this is. My God, look at this. So sweet, Courtney. Look, it's so cute. Oh my God. Capybaras are often called the world's most laid-back animals, known for their calm, friendly nature. They're famous for getting along with just about everyone, from birds to cats to even crocodiles in the wild. Rebecca is no exceptions and happily accepting Baya's affection. As for the howler monkeys, they're one of the loudest animals on the planet, and their calls carrying for miles through the forest. But Baya is showing that she has a soft side too, proving that even the most vocal animals love a good snuggle. Oh my God, it's too cute. Oh my God. I love this. You're welcome for this cuteness overload, said the zoo. Oh my God, there better be more photos. We need to see it. The photos quickly gained attention online, with people gushing over the unusual but heartwarming bond. It's a reminder that friendship can form in any of the most unexpected places. Oh, it's so crazy cute. I love this. Oh, why does it say? Oh, it says I can't reach the site. Did they like link it wrong? Wait, what was it called? Let's see. It says the Denver Zoo. Denver Zoo. I'm going to put Denver Zoo, capybara, and monkey. See if we can find it. Oh my God, you guys. I think there's a video we can watch. Let's see if we can watch this. Let me see. It's like a story. Oh, it's just like a story that's explaining the same thing but showing the same photos. We don't need to see that, but I do want to see more photos of it. Where is it? I just want to see more photos of these guys. They're so cute. Okay, here we go. I found it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Denver Zoo. Oh, look, he's so grumpy. Look at his little face. He's like, oh. Oh my God, that's too adorable. Oh my God, that's adorable. Look at his little face. He's like, I'm just gonna hug my friend. Oh my God. I think I'm going back to the same picture over and over again. That's just adorable. That's just so cute. I mean, this one's just next level. I mean, they should just make a movie about these guys. That's too cute. That's too adorable. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. And I see a lot of cute stuff. Press monkey. Come on, it's a privacy over here. Gamer Graham says, that's a huge beaver. It's a capybara. That's not a beaver. Russell Hall's like, what the hell is even that? Which one? The capybara and the beaver? Or not the capybara and the monkey? They're friends. They're friends, Russell. Friendships are so cute. Okay. That's it. That's the show, you guys. Thank you so very much for joining me today for another episode, the 250th episode of Infinite Hope. Special thanks to all of you who super chatted, became a member, gifted memberships, all that good stuff. Thank you for supporting the show in the way that you do. You are awesome. And please be sure to follow Force of Light, Michelle, on Force of Light. Special thanks to her for being an amazing guest. And be sure to spread positivity out there, you guys. This weekend, try to keep positive, practice empathy and kindness, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another. And until next time, I'll see you guys around. Take care, everybody. Bye.
I know you won't mind, come rain or come shine. Give me some good news. Give me some good news today.